Welcome to your Straight Razor Edge Friday special. Post shave, your first straight razor shave. Hey, Eric here with Adventures in Wet Shaving, and welcome back. It's good to see you. My one word is heart, and I put my heart into everything I do. And I believe every time you shave with a straight razor, you're getting a better shave. Stay tuned to the end of this video. I have a question for you. Let's look at my post-shave routine starting right now. Most people that shave themselves think that when they're finished shaving, they're done. That couldn't be further from the truth. Let me show you what I mean. The first thing I'll do is rinse off my face. Get that wet. Rinse it off like that. You want to make sure and get all of the soap off of your face. So I'll rinse it, and now I'm going to put water on my face again. Just like that. Because we are going alum everywhere. This is astringent and antiseptic. This is great if you hit a little bump or two, and it will tighten up that skin and close your pores. So let's go ahead and get that on. And this is just my practice. Now, I will put that everywhere, just like that. And I'll go ahead and dry that off with a little towel. Now, let's look at that. Oh yeah, no bumps were harmed in the filming of this shave video. Now, if you can't take alum straight up, go with a cold water rinse followed by witch hazel. And in my case, I'm using the Thayer's Lemon Witch Hazel. This is lemonade for the face. It is fantastic and got a great scent. Yeah, it does. So we're going to get that on. Now, what you do with the witch hazel, go ahead and, like myself, I'll put it everywhere. Now, the reason why we use witch hazel, it will start conditioning your face, and if you get red skin when you shave, it will help get the red out. Yes, it will. And it really is good for your skin. It is also astringent, and that's a good thing after a straight razor shave. Next up, I am going with Nivea Cooling Post-Shave Balm. Now, this is great. You need to go ahead and get that skin moisturized after a good straight razor shave. So I just put it in my hand, and we'll put that everywhere as well. Oh, just like that. Oh, that is nice. And this has a wonderful scent to it as well, which is a bonus. Now, with this, you want to moisturize your face after you shave. That way, you're going to keep your face in good shape. Next up, I will go with Florida Water. Now, this is a cologne. At this stage, you could either go aftershave or cologne. It really doesn't matter. Now, this one is like summer in a bottle, which I think is marvelous. And what I do is we're going to put that on. Oh, fantastic scent. Yes, it is. And you can skip this part if you wanted to, but this is part of shaving where you get to experience all of these different scents. So in my case, I got to experience the lemon. Oh yeah. And then I got to experience this wonderful scent off of it. And then I got to experience this one, which is, again, summer in a bottle to me. It's fantastic. Now, it does have a high alcohol content, so you may or may not want to do that. That would be up to you. Next, I will be using my razor wax, And this is got sunflower oil in it and several essential oils along with wax, beeswax. And that really helps protect my blade. I live in a humid environment, and if I can protect my blade in any way, this would be the best way for me. Now, we'll open that up and hold it like that. Then I'm going to put wax on each side of that blade. Now, I'm just pinching my fingers together and going all the way to the toe. And now I'm going to pinch away from the edge. It's very important. You don't want to pinch going into the edge. Now I'm turning it over. See those spots I missed? Okay, we're going to get those. Now I'm going to take the excess and put it on the tang. We're going to cover every piece of steel if we can. And get that. Now I'm going to close it, and I'm going to take and rub in that wax that's on my fingers into the handle as well, because this is a bone handle, which means it's natural material, and it will need to have some moisture in it as well. Now, here we go. That razor is all set and ready to go to be stored until the next time I use it. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and leave it open like that until tomorrow morning. Just let it dry out, okay? That's what we're going to do, and this will help, because if you squeeze it together, you'll find that you can get a line here, and that is just moisture inside those scales. So we're going to let any of that go. Now, I know this razor is nice and dry, but just in case, we're going to leave it open like that overnight to let it dry. Now, I'm also going to put up these two towels. I don't need them any longer. We're going to keep this one because I think it is handy at this point. Now, we're going to take this brush, and I'm just swirling it on the bottom of the sink. And what that's going to do is that's going to get it all clean. Now, we're going to let that water out, and I'm going to take my brush. You don't have to do this. This is just my practice. And I go around the edge of the water like that to clean out the sink. Now we're going to turn on the cold water, and I'm going to clean out that brush a little bit more and use it again to finish cleaning the sink as well. Just like that. Now, this is just my practice. So this is one of those things that you can use any part of this that you want. Now, I would definitely at least get all the soap out of your brush and make sure that there's nothing left in there but clean water. Now, let's look. Oh yeah, look at that. Nice clean water. And all I'm doing is I'm just going to squeeze that water out of there. Just like that. Now, I'm going to use this little towel, and I'm just going to rub that brush. Just like this. I'm moving the towel a little bit as I go, and every time I move the brush sideways on the towel, I'm rotating the brush as well. And now we're going to go ahead, clean off that handle, make sure it's dry, make sure the bottom's dry, and there you go. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Now, what I will do is I'm going to just set that on the sink overnight and let it dry. With it being a synthetic knot, it will dry pretty quickly and you are good to go. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to take this bowl that has the soap in it. We're going to put some water in that and just clean it out a little bit. We don't necessarily have to get that soap out of there, but I want to get the extra lather out. And what we can do is use this towel and dry that bowl off a little bit. And we're going to put it over here as well and let it dry overnight. Then I will be using a Ziploc bag to put the bowl in, and then I've got another Ziploc bag to put the shave stick in to keep it all in good shape. Next, I'm going to take this towel and dry everything off there. And now that is all good and you are set, ready to go. You're cleaned up, that skin is all taken care of, and you are doing good. What to do for a cut. Now, if you just have a little nick, go with the alum. Alum is astringent and antiseptic. It will close off all the little things. This will do the trick, okay? I use this after every shave, even if I don't get nicked, okay? Because it helps tighten the skin and close the pores. But if you get a little nick, this will help. Now, if you really get a cut, you need one of these. This is a styptic pencil. Now, these are inexpensive and it will take care of a cut. All you have to do is dip this tip in water, and then you could dab it on your cut like that, and you'll see some of the white come off, and that will be able to seal off those cuts if you get them. Then you won't want to store this until after it is dry, but once it's dry, you can put it back in the container, close it off. This also has a hole in the end, so it will breathe if it's not completely dry. There are a few reasons why you might get a cut. Number one, shaving with a dull razor. That is the easiest way to get cut, because what you will end up doing is you'll end up pressing to get it to cut and you will have a problem. Number two, using a razor with a sharp point on the end. This point can be muted just by rubbing it over glass, and that would keep that from being dangerous, but that point can get you. So be careful with one of those or you will get a cut. Number three, shaving with an extra hollow. Now, when you have an extra hollow, this edge can wiggle and move around, so that can be a problem. I have found that a quarter hollow or a near wedge is much more forgiving than an extra hollow straight razor. Number four, holding your straight razor improperly and it will shift in your hand and cut you. Number five, shaving with your straight razor sideways. This is bad. You'll get a cut. You need to shave perpendicular to the blade like that. We never shave sideways. Number six, shaving against the grain. You need to have a shallow angle on that straight razor, and you need to be properly stretching so that skin doesn't roll up when it's going against those whiskers and give you a cut. Number seven, shaving in a hurry. Don't do it. Don't do it. Take your time. Enjoy the shave. This is straight razor shaving. This is not a race. This is something to be savored and enjoyed. Number 8, shaving when you're tired. Don't do it, okay? I've done it. I've found that it's not the right time to do it because you are going to miss something. Any little detail, you're going to slip, and that's not going to be good for you. Avoid these mistakes and exercise proper care when you're straight razor shaving, and you will seldom get cut. Like this video if you enjoyed it or found it helpful. Now, my question for you. If you're new to straight razor shaving and been around for a while, and this series hasn't answered all of your questions, please let me know down in the comments so I can add them to the other questions I've been asked while making this series. And I'll make a follow-up video including your question. Click up here to see my latest video. Click over here to see a video specially picked out for you. Click on this one to see how to start straight razor shaving the series. Have a great shave and a good day, and I will see you next time on Adventures in Wet Shaving.